It's Hypno's happenstance today, isn't it? Indeed. We've got what appears to be Paraspam special offense with Mag. And also spikes. It's kind of crazy, actually. This was sent to me by a patron, and I thought it looked interesting. Hypno on Mag special offense is an interesting idea because it's got the sleep inflicting, it's got calm mind pass to Sceptile, and with paralysis involved from, well, actually, to be honest, the only paralysis guy is Regirock, but we do have ways to take advantage of such a thing, featuring various substitute users. We eliminate Skarmory, preventing Roar from defeating our CM Pass strategy, and we've got Leech can defeat Blissey as well, which is good. Right here, we're going to sub, and we're going to go for the sub punch against Swampert, aren't we? Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you to Linkuster for sending me this team. I thought it looked interesting, so let's give it a go. I'm poised for a punch. I'm charging up for the big hit. And I'll name in a short list the concepts and the things that can stop me. Oh wait, there are none. Wait a minute, I can't be stopped. Except for maybe the progression of time. So we're gonna press the timer here. Punch the Swampert for an incredible 21%. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely outstanding damage. This is a special defense invested Regirock. I guess we're trying to land Thunder Waves that we otherwise wouldn't. Okay. Let's go here and just layer up if we can. Layering up never hurt anyone. Well, you know what? Special defense invested Regirock sounds pretty outstanding against Charizard Tuesday. I gotta be honest. Now we have a layer, and a layer is a dream and a hope and a prayer. One layer can... Do you know the amount of value you can get off one layer? I can scarcely describe it. To describe it would be folly. Okay. Well, also this is not even this is modest Sceptile. This is all over the shop, this team. I guess we're trying to paralyze things, but we only have one paralysis guy. It's my immediate instinct is to go for we want timid on this, surely. It's one of the greatest traits of Sceptile is its speed, right? We want to outrun like Starmie, Gengar. That's important. I'm going to go ahead and change that. Executive order. Change that to timid. I'm sorry. So we have Suicune, who can end. I'm going to go to Suicune, I think, right here. And then I will go to Skarm on what could honestly be an Earthquake click. It's possible. And then what I'm going to go to next is JimothyCool.com, where horse merchandise is available. So that was a fun detour to JimothyCool.com for a brief 2 seconds. But now we're back into the action, of course. We're back into the action as quickly as quickly as we can. I'm gonna roll this out. It's gonna HP Fire. What else is new? There's Gengar. And Gengar is certainly a Pokemon that demands respect from people like me. Fire Punch has been selected. Fire Punch has been selected. And I'm wondering, does this even have a Skarmory on it? What does it have? Stonewall Pawnson. Stonewall Smith. What do you got on your team, my friend? What do you have? Have you... So it's a Fire Punch. Do you have Wisp Fire Punch? That would be perhaps odd. I'm going to go Reginald Rock. You can call me crazy. I'm going Reginald. I think you got to T-wave this. Regrettably. It's a slight awkward moment. It's a little bit of an awkward moment in the eyes of some. But the third layer has such high value here that I'll take an HP Fire to enable it. And then, I mean, frankly, to be frank and upfront, oh no. I didn't think you would actually Calm Mind while paralyzed. That's rough for me. Well, I'll click Roar in case of a full para, and then we'll just... And then we'll do what we do best, which is triumph over adversity. That's my plan at the moment. Triumphing. You can only Giga Drain thrice more, right? 246, indeed. Against my Pressure Suicune, and to be specific. And if I land, if you get paralyzed, I can scarcely imagine the look on your face when the Fortnite burger is ordered. The look on your face is going to be that of shock and despair. Perhaps disbelief. Psychic you do have in the last slot. That's an oversight by me. I thought it was Baton Pass foolishly. I foolishly thought that was Baton Pass in the final slot there. It's okay, we'll get an Ice Beam through. For a measly 38. Uh-oh. I'm getting beat by this. This is gonna get me. This is certainly gonna... It's gonna provide me with uphill battles. I got uphill battles to overcome here. It's alright, we've got Hypno the Horse Wrangler who can Calm Mind. Who could Calm Mind here. We still have 3 layers on the field. I'm floundering a bit against this Celebi. I didn't expect Psychic there. I thought it would be otherwise. I thought it would be different. I thought it would be a different moment. Some have called me stupid. Some have called me crazy. You are faster. This is a faster Pokemon. We lost Mag. It's okay. I think others are more valuable. And to be honest, we forced out the Celebi, which is actually quite important. And I'm going to go Reginald Rocket. Chip heals once. Worst outcome for me is that you have gone to Swampert. And now I really wish I instead went to Sceptile. But we'll go here now. And I'm considering the bold move of a Leech Seed on what could be an exit to Charizard from my opponent here. If you stay in Ice Beam, it's lights out for me. The Celebi came in. Okay. HP Fire is possible from my opponent. Would that KO me? I don't even really know, because the Celebi seems to be very bulky. My evenly matched Suicune only did like 30 to the guy. So that was interesting. We were both at the same levels of Calm Mind, and I did a measly 30. HP Fire 52%-ish. I'll just HP Ice this. Oh, it's called Ownage, and it's happened before your eyes. Because you clicked Calm Mind whilst I clicked something more. I clicked something different. I clicked something else. You wouldn't know the first thing. You wouldn't know a thing. You just clicked Fire Blast. I actually thought you would click HP Grass, but it doesn't really matter anyway. It's the same difference. It's the same thing. And right here, double to Sceptile. You gotta be going Swampert. And here we're Leaf Blading. I knew it all. I knew every bit of it. It was all predetermined. It was predetermined. It was all determined from the beginning of the universe itself. Now this has got an attack on it. This is an attack. This can use a move. What move will it use? Who am I? Reginald Rock. What do I do? It's It's this. I'm weirdo Regirock. Is this like mixed? It's probably mixed tar because you sort of need... I think you need a... mixed threat to pose a threat. 25 to 30. I can get a sub in and do a punch. But then I need health on this to actually defeat Charizard. It's physical guy and it clicked that. Which is as intriguing as it gets. Alright. Now let's see, how much do I even take from a special tar HP grass? We'll say hasty nature or timid nature for the sake of arguments. So I could probably just go straight to Regirock. I got, with this special defense investment that I have. Am I even in danger here? I don't know. You could click sub here, I suppose. Oh man, it's a little tough. Leaf oh wow. You clicked focus punch. Well, good thing I clicked that instead. Do I win? I don't even know. I can get to overgrow if I need to against the Gengar for more damage. This is a rare situation where the special defense on Regirock is saving my life greatly. This is saving my skin in an enormous way. I'm doubtful this has Will-O-Wisp. I'm doubtful. Oh, it has it. It has it and I dodged it. It has it and I dodged it. I dodged it again. I dodged it yet again. I dodged it twice because why not? I think actually Rock Slide's a better move there than Sub. I don't want to get too low to not survive Zard anymore. That was bizarre. I've just dodged 2 Wisps. What's even going on with that? This one was robbery. I think I robbed this. I think that was illegal what I just did. But let's go again. You know what? The special defense Regirock, I suppose I'm keeping it. That was saving my damn life in that one. Unexpectedly. The sub punch on the incoming Swampert last game was so nothing. It was so inconsequential. I actually think Thunder Wave is going to be higher impact. Oh no. Be smarter than this, Jimothy. In the face of a substitute. I thought that you would... I guess you're just checking what I'm doing. That's fine by you. That's all good. I'll sub here and maybe we break... Oh, you know what would get me is Doug would get me. Doug would defeat me here. Doug is gonna... Okay. Does this break... You only went to swamp it. It's not even that pressing. I'll be okay, to be honest. If this breaks sub, I'm happy, and it does indeed. We'll get to Skarm and just get a layer. A layer is a hope. A layer is a prayer. We know this to be true. We know it to be true. We'll go into the rock. Oh, hey, Jim. Hello. Hello. People get upset with me for not talking in the chat sometimes. We all know that I'm a gamer first and foremost and a chatter second, or perhaps fifth, okay? Gaming is my priority, not chatting. I'm not here to chat. I'm here to play. I'm here to click. And I'm here to have fun. At the very end of it. At the end of the tunnel. Where we all end up. My hope is that fun is in store. BP out to swamp it. Step on spikes. And I'm happy about it as well. Earthquake Hydro. I'm gonna go to Suicune this time, and we're gonna throw out an Ice Beam, see what happens. Celebi comes in, bit of chip damage, never hurt anybody. Never hurt anybody. Except maybe the Celebi. Well, I'm tempted to Ice Beam again, because, like, Leech could come down, Calm Mind could come down. Let's go to Skarm though. Giga Drain came down actually. I'm clicking Raw here. It was a calm mind to click. Insane Raw. The Zap comes in though. Bringing the Zap in isn't fun for anybody. Least of all me. Haha. You see what I mean, folks? My energy can't be spent chatting. I've got to not only game, but I've got to crack one-liner jokes for my audience. My audience expects comedy. And I would scarcely deny them. I knew they would Earthquake that time on what they thought was Suicune coming in, and now, honestly, a Toxic is looking scrumptious. We hit them with... If Zap comes in, we all know one layer is good enough. Oh, that would have been high impact. That would have been a high impact. Poison. I'll click it again. I'll click it again. Rachi comes in. Oh, well. You're lucky. You think it's sub-Carmine? It's very possible. It's as possible as it gets. We're gonna go here and... Don't be subbed. I just hope you're not. You are. I'm done. It's over. I'm done for. I am done. I can punch you, but to what end? I can punch you and I can deny sub, I suppose, like this. We could deny sub like this. But it's a fool's errand. In many ways, it must be Psychic T-Bolt, actually. So we can leech this. If it's Psychic Ice, then Skarm can roar. I think it's Psychic T-Bolt. It's Psychic Fire Punch, and we missed maybe the most crucial leech seed I've ever seen. And I'm a little bit upset about that. I'm a little bit unhappy that we just missed... We lived the Fire Punch. And the Leech Seeder would have allowed me so much health back. It would have been so great to land that. Truly. Okay, well Hypno can now maybe get something going. Hypno can do some stuff right about here. I don't think that... Can my opponent fit, like... Skarm? That's what I'm wondering. I have Mag, but the Mag trap would be a momentum loss, and you'd bring just Jirachi back in. I do wonder. Celeb comes in. Does this have Leech? I don't even really know. Hypnosis lands. Huge. We needed that one. We needed a bit of reprieve in this cruel world. There's Swampert. We're kind of going to the moon here. We're looking good. Does this have Roar is why this came in? I don't know. Possibly. Do I Hypno again or just go Suicune now? I think I just go Suicune and Ice Beam this. It'll... I'm pretty fast. I'm probably still slower. But we're way ahead in the boosts. So it's looking good. In my eyes. You go to like... You could go to Jirachi and take an Ice Beam. That would be okay. If you got Blissey, I have 101 subs, so... Are you trying to stall Hydro Pump? That could be a good plan. Well, what do you know? As long as we land that. We did land it. Okay. We're definitely going to live a T-Bolt from Zap. And KO back, so go for it. Do it. No para. No nothing. Celebi in. We're going to survive that. Blissey we can handle. Once again, we got 101 subs. Doug. Do we live? We do live. Starmie here. That'll probably KO with T-Bolt. So I guess we Hydro. Well, that's unfortunate. It's okay though. We didn't get the Hydro through, but Does Mag fall to a... Is Mag gonna fall to a Starmie Hydro Pump? Let's take a look. It's a 43% roll. I guess we go for that, right? Oh, we actually have some HP. So no, we probably guaranteed to live. The EVs have saved my life once again. The HP EVs on this Magneton are about to save my skin, and look at that. We have done it. Alright. You've woken up. And I just got a Toxic you and you're dead. That's all we need. Just a single Toxic and you're deceased. There it is. We've landed it finally. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? We'll sack Mag here for some more Chip Heal and Toxic Stall. If you click refresh, I'll cry. There's no way you have it. No way. There's not a chance. GG, dude. I win that one. That was easy. It wasn't even hard at the end of the day. It was simple from the beginning. We're about to hit 1600. If this keeps up. If this keeps up, we might just make it to the big leagues of the planet. They might invite me to the elite council that makes all the decisions in the world. The people that puppeteer everything. After they see this performance with my Sceptile team, maybe they will, you know, invite me to have a seat at the table. Maybe. Or maybe I'll be left to my devices like everybody else. I feel like the highest impact possible thing I can do is Thunder Wave, because the 21% on Swampert coming in is just not that valuable, plus I lose health by substituting. I guess the Sub Punch is more for like Blissey. Maybe Tyrannisif. We're gonna just T-Wave. And what do you know, it's much higher impact. We've T-Waved Skarm, and I think you just keep it simple and go directly to the ton. Just my thoughts on it. Just my thoughts. We go to the ton. I'm already there mentally. Mentally, I'm already in on Magneton. I've already navigated there. And there's nothing to say because the clock ticks and we just sit here and wait. We're closer to the inevitable end with every tick of the clock. Every second that passes is like an eternity. With 60 seconds left on the clock, my opponent has a lot of... just has a lot to think about. They've got a lot on their mind. Perhaps they've got a Doug in the back. They're going there on my Mag, and I'm frightened and afraid and upset. Perhaps they're going to Bad Luck Brian. You think they're switching in Bad Luck Brian? That would be funny. That would be a funny meme if they did that. Any meme fans? I love a good meme image. It's just, it gets me to... it just makes me smile in such a tumultuous time, you know? A little bit of a meme. Like Bad Luck Brian, for example. He's always down on his luck. He's not having much fun, but we can all laugh at his expense and point and laugh at him. He can be the scapegoat to our own joy. And my opponent is left. I've got 1611 rating on Walton Simons. And here I am again. Like a reflection in a hall of mirrors. What was the quote? I can't recall. Remarade's Rainbow is here. That's fun. We're gonna click T-Wave again for the same reason. It's the highest impact thing we can do, I think. Because if they go Swampert, I don't mind. The punch is not that valuable to me, as I've learned. And Starmie got Parrot. That's good news. We could even sub. Call me crazy. We could sub here and fish for some stuff. You know? Maybe they're clicking a status move. You never know. Oh, here's Skarmory. Well, you know, there's T-Wave and this is not bad, but I think we'll go Mag, actually. I hope this doesn't... It could click Roar. It didn't do it. And we eliminated Skarm. That's good. That's great news. And herein lies a little bit of an issue with the team, like no great rock resist. That's also why I think I want speed on the Sceptile, because you can outrun DD Tar +1. That's an extra line of defense there, which we sorely need. I think you just throw out a T-Bolt on this, big damage. We'll get the Para, and it's T-Wave. It's T-Wave Sif. It's T-Wave Sif, so that certainly introduces some sort of element of something. What that means for us long term, I cannot say. Getting parried a little bit, getting a bit paralyzed, getting a bit of paralysis in our system. It's all right. Pressure, applying some pressure to this Blissey though, which is great. We love that. It's taken some toxic damage. We love to see it, certainly. Here comes Swampert to come in on T-Bolt. That's actually incredibly fair and just and smart. Question is, do I save this as a Spike Sack? I think this is a Skarm entry. Oh, it's Surf? It's Surf, folks. It is indeed. So we're looking at large 5, the big 5. And I say hello to all 5 of them. So Gengar is right about here. That's Gengar. In the Pokeball and yet to be sent out. It's got to be though. I wouldn't stake my hat on it, but but I'll say it's likely. To stake my hat on it would be another thing entirely. You could spend the mag here. You could go to the mag. The mag might be a nice sack against the tar. No, it's parried. The tar is not going to be a problem. You sack mag. Sceptile can then come in to say hello. And honestly, doesn't a sub go insane here? Can this even break my sub? Can this even break me? 18 to 21. Laughable. It's an insane free sub, and we can just sub-seed everything. Chief of all our advantages is the threat we apply to this Starmie with a Leaf Blade. Aerodactyl Sif. It was not Gengar. Good thing I didn't say that I will eat my hat or anything like that. Good thing I didn't stake my hat on it. That would have been embarrassing. So we could Leech or we could HP Ice for Chip. HP Ice for Chip is pretty good. But Leech would allow me to heal a little bit and heal the incoming a little bit. I think I like the Leech. Personally speaking, I think I like it. And they could exit here if they're so inclined. You could exit here if you want. Is this Bolt Beam, probably. We could go aggro. We could make layers and try to catch the Storm with Sceptile on a double switch, as they call it. It's possible. But Skarm is damn important for Aero. It's damn important. It is indeed Thunderbolt. I think the Regirock actually goes a little crazy here. We're faster. Sub is... I almost don't want to lose the health because Swampert is likely coming in. My insane game. Are we allowed to punch this? Okay, almost. Starmie has entered. You're going to spin. I'm still behind a sub. This is great news. This is great news. Click our punch here, to be honest with you, because I think Swampert's coming in. We could chip it a little bit more. Well, we're chip healed all our health we lost. That's good. In fact, we're chip healing a bit more in this instance. Indeed. Go to Skarm because you could click Toxic. Here's Starmie. What are we looking at? What kind of Starmie? T-Wave clicked. Alright, so are we going to accept T-Wave on this Skarm this game? It might be the best thing to do. Like Toxic, accept T-Wave, and then click Spike. It makes Aero's Rock Slide spam scary, though. It does. Makes it scary. Now I'm wondering if HP Ice before was a better move for the chip damage on this. Just bring it lower. Bring it closer to the grave. We could almost... We want to try to engineer like a sub-pass scenario. We could, actually, with the... Why don't you just go to the Hypno and accept Para there? And try something out. Aero could come in here, but they don't really know what I'm trying to do. Like, for all they know, they could get slapped on the Aero coming in. That's a risk. I'll go for the Calm Mind. Let's hope it works out. Let's hope it works out today. I'll be here. That's Tyrannosif entering the building. It could click Thunderwave on my Baton Pass out to Suicune or something. I think we'll Baton Pass to Suicune anyway. Rock Slide clicked. And it's interesting. It's very interesting. We're unlikely still to be faster than Starmie. What's the best course? Sub looks pretty good here. Gives us the safety net against the Blissey. How much we doing to Blissey? We're not actually that powerful. Because we got the HP invest. We got Hydro at least for some damage. 243 special. That's actually very low. We'll go way more speed on this one. Blissey is going to be our prime concern, of course. Thunderbolt dealing. I think you Calm Mind here. Oh, Starmie came in. Thought Blissey would come in. Now I wish I substituted. If I subbed here, this was toasted. This guy was toasted if I subbed here. Because I could just freely Wait, do I happen to be faster? No. Well, I think you just Hydro. Unfortunate full power there. Not even really sure how to play this. Throw out a Hydro. Oh, it's Calm Mind. Damn. It's Calm Mind Blissey. It's always Calm Mind Blissey. It always is. Man, just imagine if I subbed instead of Calm Minding. I guess it was the wrong try. I didn't think you would. I thought you would go straight to... Especially this is Calm Mind Blissey. I feel like you should actually just go straight there. But I don't know. The Starmie T-Wave did get me. It did get me. Okay. This is tough, man. There's Starmie again. Successful double. Throw out a sub here. Alright, we can... Can we do Overgrow Leaf Blade? Does that KO? Let me check. Nah. Would have if I HP iced before, but I might not have been able to get this through in that instance. I guess we'll go for the chip. Go for the chip this time. We can get Skarm in now. And I'll layer, I think. Layer. Tar Punish is toxic too hard. Here's Bliss. Terrible toxic miss. Terrible. Terrible. Horrible. Truly, truly horrible. Terrible full paralysis. Terrible. Dreadful. Nail in the coffin, that is. Nail in the coffin. We might expect sub, because I still can get a sub through. No, he just clicked button. Damn. Damn. Alright, well, it's done. We are done. It's a forfeiture. This Blissey just clicks moves until we have nothing left to show for it. We can't beat that. It's regrettable. We'll go again. One more for the road. For those at home. For those at home still with us. Old school RuneScape soundtrack and newbie melody plays. In my time of need. In my time of great escape. And here's a game, FJ2K, with a 1702 rating. I learned my lesson last time. I'm going to rock slide here. Here's Forfeiture. I think we've chipped that. Are you going to Earthquake? You're a gamer. You might Earthquake. I'll accept death. Swamp It is in. My insane layer. This could, you know, there's many players would take the T-Bolt to Toxic this. Guy like me, though, this could easily be Rest Zap. This could be Rest. We're going to the Reginald. Click T-Wave. You got Reginald Steel. You got Steel Reginald. What are the odds in that? My mag might go crazy against this, actually. Alright, the sub-punch Regirock is about to be pretty good. Probably doing nothing. 42! That's respectable. Registeel is a bulky fella. What happens next may change the course of history. We'll go Mag. Thought you might go Fori. Maybe I'm overthinking. Might be overthinking. Well, while I'm here, why not throw out a sub? Oh, the Protect? Insane. My insane T-Bolt. My insane Bolt. Oh, you have Earthquake. Okay. What's last? T-Wave? Explode? Great question. Amazing question. What is last? Toss clicked there. I'm just trying to... maybe I'm throwing a bit here. It's possible. Maybe the Suicune was a good punish for this, actually. Because we have 101 HP sub. I've revealed Sceptile awkwardly. A full para. I'm just wondering, does this have... I keep missing Leech, man. It's no fun. It's no good. No good at all. Not at all. It's okay, though. We got some full paras in there that we can't quite complain. Not quite. We're going Reggie. I think I'll just select Punch here. In comes Swampert. A little bit of chip on that. Earthquake clicked before. Let me go Suicune this time. Ice Beam the Zap. A little bit of chip damage. Just a bit. Alright, we're in a slightly awkward position, but we can take minuscule from this. I'm going to Rock Slide. For the greater good of all humanity. It's an intriguing game so far, truly. I think I'll just spike here, because if you go Fori, I have the easy mag. You might have Earthquake on it, but I'll accept that situation as it comes. Don't think this has... Oh, that crit. Well, the second one won't KO, so maybe we land the Hypno. No, we don't. Didn't want to go Regirock and just die, folks. I didn't want to. Didn't want to do that. It's okay. 60%. What are you gonna do? We fall to that. We get the Reggie in, and then I don't know. Why don't you, for example, for the sake of argument, double to Sceptile? Oh, you went Furry this time? Oh, interesting. We'll get the KO while we're here. We'll get the KO. Whether I can win or not, I don't know. We got to really farm with Skarm. And then I'll know. Brick Break clicked right there. Zapdos chip healed a lot, didn't it? So T-Bolt, let me do some calculation. We gotta know what kind of zap this is. It's very crucial information. So zap deals 25. That's rest zap. That is rest zap. That's good intel. That's good intel. I think that our Suicune is actually faster, which is pretty significant. And in that instance, maybe we go for the Calm Mind push. The Carmine push could be it. Because we can get Spadef and special attack. We're taking a measly 36 to 43 and we're pressuring with Ice Beam. There's something to be said for that. Sceptile, something tells me it doesn't KO with HP Ice here against a... Oh, it should, actually. It should. Depends if it's rash in nature or not. They often are. What if it's not? What if it's not? Still good roll? Okay. Go for this. This fella could possibly click Toxic here. It's very possible. I'll click Sub, actually. T-Bolt clicked. Well, Sub is pretty free here, then. As we Subseed this down. And in fact, pressure stall the T-Bolts. Alright, this time I'll go Regirock. You clicked Raw. Saved some health. Click Sub this time. Against this Registeel, I think we're in an outstanding spot. I think we're about to, in fact, really push an advantage. Click to Raw right there. I could get a layer up. That could be pretty big, to be honest. I think I might. I think I'll get a layer. A layer could go a long way. I'll just be up front. A layer could be big. And it's tough for this Skarm. The Skarm doesn't feel great. It's getting Hydro, it's getting Fire Blasted, T-Bolted. Maybe you could do stuff against the Registeel. But I don't know. The layer, on the other hand, is looking big. That does... Oh, wow. That 2 hits. That 2 hits. You're never clicking... Do you have Toxic? You must have, like... Are you... Maybe your Talk, because maybe it's Rest Talk. It's Rest Talk. Alright, well, who cares about the Regirock, I guess? It must be... I think it must be Rest Talk. You haven't clicked Toxic once? It's got to be Rest Talk on this. I think it's got to be. And this just... I think we got a great endgame scenario with Sceptile and Suicune. I'm just wondering... Yeah, I think we'd Calm Mind here, not the other option. Because you'd sort of forced to Roar. And then... maybe I should have Leech Seeded. But we're looking outstanding. Here's the Sif. It's the Sif. Hello. The Sif is in. Special defense drop. Actually, it doesn't matter that much. Alright. Does +1... Actually, I'm not sure if +1 Hydro will get there because it's a spread I'm not familiar with. +1 Hydro. Good odds to get, so we'll go for the Hydro now. Got the KO on that. We'll KO the Zap. Here's Swampert. Calm Eye once, just for the roll. Now +1, not one Hydro Pump should do it. You can protect out of range, but could get crit here or something. It is faster. But we are faster than the Zap. And the Reginald gets Hydroed here, and we didn't miss. And there's a win for Jim. Incredible. A big win against this fella. FJ2K. GG. Type GG in the chat such that the comments do not call me rude. Thank you, folks, for watching. It's a fun team. I'm pleasantly surprised by the results. I gotta say, the Hypno wasn't really doing much. It had a game where it almost did something, but it was really the remainder of the squad that picked up the slack. Mag special offense, I like the idea. You just use special threats that can take on Blissey. And then you can't be roared as much. And Sceptile's a good fit because it also threatens Swampert, the other common raw Pokemon. Suicune covers Moltres. We can even apply pressure to Rest Zap, as you can see in that game. We applied good pressure to the Rest Zap. Speed investment on the Suicune going a long way in that one. The speed investment felt very good there. Anyway, see you later, folks. This is insane.